Welcome to the Wyoming Women's Business Center and our graduation night for our DreamBuilder program. Some of you have completed the program. Some of you are continuing on your journey to get to the finish line. No judgment here in regards to where you're at, but for those of you that got to the finish line within the time frame that was recommended here on this facilitated course, I want to congratulate you. So for anyone that happens to be popping in as a newbie to this facilitated course, I just want to give you a little bit of background on the Wyoming Women's Business Center. We are a standalone nonprofit organization, specifically in the state of Wyoming, and we assist individuals who want to start or expand a small business. So we strive to advance financial self-sufficiency by promoting economic justice and equality throughout Wyoming. Of course, our programs are geared towards women, but that doesn't mean that we don't service all entrepreneurs in the state, because we certainly do. So we offer 3 different programs. The first is business training and counseling. Tonight is an example of that. The second is our microloan program, which offers loans anywhere between $500 and $50,000. And that's for clients that were denied access to traditional forms of lending. And then last but not least is our artist development program. We run that in conjunction with our Works of Wyoming retail store in downtown Laramie. All right, so this was a 6-week facilitated course. And for those of you that stayed on track with me, you should have completed turning your dreams into reality this last week. And that was essentially writing your action plan for what you're going to do next, and making sure that you had some SMART goals in place. And so this is where you should be at on your program map. You should be at number 13, which is graduation. And if you completed course 13, you were able to download your graduation certificate. So last week's assignment included these 9 topics, which ended with a quiz: creating your action plans, setting your goals, identifying any challenges that you might have, using your allies and resources, people like me at the Women's Business Center, creating an advisory board, which might make sense for your business, setting up your timeline, identifying any program resources, and then finally you got to graduation. And then they tested your knowledge with a quiz. So I just want to give a shout out. I looked this afternoon to see where everybody was at as far as my backend access to DreamBuilder. And I have 5 people that have already made it to graduation. So congratulations to these 5. I hope you don't mind us celebrating you tonight, especially if you're on the line. Okay, you guys know all of our funding partners by now, the SBA, and we're matched by the Wyoming Business Council. And so what I want to do is open things up just for some quick sharing for those of you that joined us tonight. And so I am going to go to each attendee here, and I'm going to allow you to talk. So would anybody like to share information about their business and what their business does? This is a great opportunity to pull out that elevator pitch and tell us about your business. So it looks like I've got Charles, Kelly, and Michaela on the line tonight. Do any of you want to share? You'll have to unmute yourself. Nothing like putting you on the spot. I do it with love.
Christine, can you hear me?
Yes. Hi, Kelly.
Hi. Hey, so I will, first of all, before I give the elevator pitch, I just a public recognition of you and this program. For those that haven't finished yet, and if you find you're struggling a little bit or whatever, I'd encourage you to continue to push on. This program has been incredibly beneficial to me, just in broadening how I think about the business plan and the business that I'm about to enter into. So I would strongly recommend, this program to anyone. Christine's thoughts, if you haven't done a one-on-one with her, please do so. I spent an hour with her today, and it was incredibly rewarding. So with that, I'll just say I'm in a little bit different situation than everyone else, maybe. I am buying an established business. I've worked there for about 6 months. I'm buying a business that's been in operation for 10 years. So many of the systems, procedures, operating efforts are already in place. And I really just need to think about how to grow the business. And this Dream Builders program has been beneficial to me in that regard. So my elevator pitch: the Wyoming Plant Company offers a wide variety of plants specifically identified to thrive in the harsh weather conditions of the state. The company carefully curates a broad selection of trees, shrubs, perennials, annuals, and vegetables that survive and thrive in Wyoming's unique and challenging climate. In addition, the company provides expertise on planting procedures and care for plants once in the ground.
Very nice. So a plant business in Casper, is that right?
And servicing the state through our online sales, and we can reach out with deliveries and plantings across the state.
That's very cool. So do you actually ship plants to people
We do.
across the state?
We cannot, we don't ship simply because of just the fees associated with freight, but
Right.
we will deliver across the state. So for a minimal fee, we'll deliver right to your door.
Wow, that's amazing. And so do you network and know a lot of landscapers, in other communities, and do you get orders from outside the area quite often?
We do. So we service both individual customers and landscapers and builders. In some cases, we're able to work with contractors, general contractors on large construction sites as well.
Very nice. Very nice. All right. Does anybody else on the line want to give their elevator pitch or talk about anything in regards to the Dream Builder program? Often what happens is I get to the end of this program and we get to graduation, people finish the course content and they go, okay, we don't need to come anymore. And that's true because you finished the course. So I appreciate everybody's time this evening. And what I have done is just giving you one last assignment to email your business plan to me once you hit that print button at the very end. And that's so I can continue to help coach you with your written business plan, maybe ask you some additional clarifying questions or give you some pointers. And again, you can always schedule a coaching session with me directly by reaching out to me. And so I continue to encourage you to do that. And so thank you again for attending tonight, and thank you for attending this course. I do have a survey that I'm going to ask everybody to stay on the line and complete at the close of this webinar. It just helps us, as well as our funding partners, understand the value of the Dream Builder program. So thanks, Kelly, for giving us your elevator pitch, and hope to hear from everybody else soon. Thanks. Bye-bye.